feel like we're whispering. Do you think it's going to pick it up? It's going to pick up our voices?
Yeah.
People are sleeping, so we're trying to be quiet. Back in the day, our babies were sleeping. When we first started podcasting,
yeah, that is true.
It was our babies that were sleeping in
and
their
now it's our
bucket
Nana.
seats.
Mom.
Or
Now it's Nana.
That's so funny.
Isn't that funny?
All right, welcome to Cozy Up Knits.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Katie.
I'm Jamie. And everyone's sleeping over there, so they're there.
Grand's
playing her game.
Grand's playing a game, and Mom is having her snooze on the couch.
Yeah.
So this is a knitting podcast. We are sisters from northern
No
Alberta.
way. Here, I'm kind of like sitting cross-legged.
Yeah, there, that's better.
Katie, you're taking up all the
I
space.
know.
Guys, I know.
Give us a weather report, Katie.
It's chilly today. It was minus 30 when I got up this morning at 6:50.
It warmed up to minus 26 now. It is now minus 26.
So
That is Celsius.
at
So
least it warmed up.
for all you Fahrenheit folks,
It's not windy though, and it's like sunny.
It's clear.
It's clear. There we go. So it's not like.
it's clear and it's not really windy, no, but it is
At
like
least there's no wind.
when you sniff and your nose hairs freeze.
Oh my gosh! Seriously?
We're at that temperature today.
Yeah.
That's
Where
where
you
we're
have
at.
to start your vehicle like 30 minutes before.
And
definitely
I
ran
still
it so many
got
times.
in and it was like my
Still?
window was still frosty
Yeah.
and my seats were stiff.
Yeah.
Like it was still cold in there.
Even after running it for like
30 minutes.
forever. Yeah.
I know.
So that's that, folks. All right. Well, we are going to start off with a couple announcements.
Announcement.
Number one. What should the number one be? Our MCAL?
Yeah, let's
You
do it.
guys! Okay. We have been talking for the last few weeks about our 5th annual Cozy Up Knits Mystery Knit-Along.
That's so exciting, you guys.
Can you believe it's been 5 years?
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Can you even believe it? So here we go. Here's the quick deets. It's available to purchase today on Ravelry and Payhip. Payhip. And those are the two places you can purchase it. And then what you're going to get today is an information sheet that is going to give you some tips on choosing colors. It's going to tell you the yardage, needle size, gauge. We're writing it for 2 weights of yarn this year.
Yeah, that's fun.
We're writing it for fingering weight and DK. So you'll look at the specs for either that you want to knit. And yeah, so you'll get kind of the information.
Yeah.
The information about it that you need to be ready to cast on for January 1st,
That's
2022.
guys.
Yay!
Yeah, Katie's gonna knit it along with you.
I don't. Oh my gosh.
We have a janky
That
setup
is
now.
so
Okay.
funny.
Nobody hit the table.
Oh my gosh. We have to
Seriously.
be so careful now.
Now my phone is leaning precariously.
Okay.
Our thing broke.
Our
Dang
total
it.
setup just snapped.
That's
We're gonna have to find something else for next week.
It's been 5 years. It's like, listen, we've been using this thing we've been using this
Yeah.
thing for a few years.
Yeah.
Does Debbie still use hers?
I'll have to, maybe we'll ask her.
Yeah, because if she doesn't use
Yeah.
it, maybe we could just jack
It's
hers.
a good idea.
Because
Okay.
I've liked this thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it was
works
nice.
perfect for us. Okay, don't remember MCAL. Okay, so you can find it by searching Throwing It Back, because this year we are going to be throwing it back to the good old days and going to learn a little bit about where we've come from, maybe?
Yeah.
In our journey
In
of
our knitting journey.
our knitting journey, where we started, and get to see some good old photos, and
From
we'll
like years ago.
we'll tell you the story along the way.
Is that going in the pattern?
Yeah.
I guess I'll find out when
Yeah,
I.
exactly.
Get
You
the
have to just
pattern.
be patient and wait like everybody else. So how it works, if you are new to mystery knit-alongs or whatnot, the first clue will, depending on where you purchased it, will show up on Ravelry or on Payhip on January 1st, and that is going to be the first section. So there are going to be 5 clues, so it's 5 weeks of knitting, and it is plenty of time, I do believe. And then generally what we do is we draw
Come on, guys,
some.
plenty of time.
It's plenty of
week.
time.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Don't do that. Anybody.
Don't
Everybody,
even.
Don't do
even.
it.
So generally what we do is we pick, draw a first round of winners, and then we give an extra week
To
to finish up again. So a 6th week, and we draw another round of winners where everyone is back in the pot for.
Yeah.
And we have some great prizes. We'll probably show some along the way, and and all that. So you'll be able to, there'll be a thread in Ravelry that will be spoilers, non-spoilers, you know how it works. You want to keep it a mystery. And then on Instagram, there will be a hashtag, and we ask that you just put a little graphic. We'll give you a little graphic, or choose one of your own as your first picture, and then say spoiler alert, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then,
Because
you know,
Instagram's
post your
hard.
photo.
Like if you go onto the page, like onto Instagram, scroll past the spoiler picture, and then if you get off and then go back on your phone, sometimes it'll flip to the next picture.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
So
it
you
does
got to be
do
careful.
Yeah, just be careful with Instagram. If you're scrolling and don't want to be spoiled, it's very hard to not.
And so you kind of have to do it at your own risk.
Yeah.
We can say this as much as we want,
You
but
just
some
have
people are
to
going to post
keep
photos.
up.
And
That's all. You just have to keep up.
Yeah. Keep up.
Yeah, there you go.
We're going to see if she can keep up.
Yeah, exactly. Right? I'm going to be like,
Yeah.
biting my own words here.
Yeah. So anyway, all the info that I just said will be in the information page. So go ahead and get the pattern, throwing it back. And we're excited for our 5th year.
Yeah.
I'm loving the knit. Our testers are really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Good.
So
I'm so
super,
excited to see it, you guys.
happy with
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
everybody's response so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except when Jamie screws up the pattern. Just kidding.
Oh, the testers know. The testers know by now what they're getting at. when they
Yeah.
Test for us. So
Especially if they have tested for us before.
yeah.
They're funny.
So that's the first release. And the second thing is, Katie, let's show it off. We have a new hat pattern released. Finally.
Here, my hair is.
Okay, well,
It's not greasy, it's just hat hair.
it's this hat. Mine's greasy. Well, here, we'll do hat hair. Here it is. So this
Okay, I'll
is,
keep mine rolled up
and I've
like
got cuties.
this.
And this is Toboggan Day,
Oh, they look so good, you guys.
which are right here. So it is you can roll it up for a double brim, or you can leave it long for a slouchy.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of textured color work.
You guys, I needed this double brim today.
Oh, yeah.
Today was a double brim.
Yeah.
It's a double brim.
I had it slouchy and then I'm like, no.
Yeah. So it gives you the option.
That's for -15 weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because especially where we live, like I'm just, the behind the scenes of this hat was like, listen, these DK hats that we knit are beautiful and great, like what Sarah's wearing.
Yeah.
But they are not warm enough for
No,
a day like today.
Stuff, the wind just
Yeah,
goes right
goes
through
right
it.
Yeah,
through
you
it.
need double brim, man.
Yeah, and this has got mohair. So this was knit and designed with the Creative Knitter. And it is her...
This yarn is so
It's so
soft.
soft. It's her DK base and her mohair. And then this is the gold, and then this was her gray called Fog. And yeah, so that is out on Ravelry and Lovecraft. So that is Toboggan Day.
That was a fun knit.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot.
And so you can, check that out. Thank you to my testers and Katie. It was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for pattern news. Oh, last week we drew
I was
winners.
just about to say that.
Thank you from YouTube for the 3 sets. And one lady I didn't hear from, Tala, if you're out there, that was your YouTube name. Get a hold of me because I have your set and everyone else's will get shipped out today or tomorrow. It's been one of those weeks. It didn't happen, but it will happen.
Yeah.
Plus things are slow right now with Christmas coming.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's just it. Yeah.
you'll get a nice present after Christmas.
Exactly. That's always nice.
But even the post offices are busy
Yeah.
to
Yeah. Oh, I
to
know.
go in and actually mail stuff.
I know, totally. Okay, well, what do we want to start with, you guys? Katie? We can start with those since we're talking about hats, and I
Yeah.
can show mine too.
Okay. I knit. I don't even know what it's called, to be honest.
Or it's called Horntail Beanie.
Horntail beanie by.
Oh, I have to look at the pattern.
I
That's
don't.
why I
Yeah.
needed...
I don't. It might be on the
Oh,
bottom there.
Wanded knit and crochet.
Right. So this was a lot of fun.
I'm gonna show you
It's
the.
such a cute pattern.
Oh yeah, I totally enjoyed that. And then I'm gonna put a palm.
Oh, there's no cover page.
And I've started another one too.
It's a great knit.
So when I'm holding this with, I don't even know what they are, a light DK, a fingering, and
And
mohair.
What's that fingering one?
I don't know.
So here's the two-toned of this beanie. So it's actually
nice.
written
Yeah.
for 2 tones, or you can just do it all in 1 tone, which is what we did.
See how it was similar,
Oh,
but
my
not?
face.
Yeah.
So
I love the
I
two-tone.
really want to try a 2-tone. If you're looking for some fun hat patterns, go and check her out. Wanded Knit and Crochet.
It has the Katie stamp of approval.
Oh yeah, she has some amazing hats.
Yeah, this is, I couldn't put it down last night. I started it yesterday. I couldn't put it down. It was like almost like a sock when you're knitting, like just one more row, or not one more row, one more color, one more color.
Striping color.
And
yeah.
it
It's
was
one
like
more section.
one more section.
Let's hold them up
It was
again.
like 2:30 when I went to bed.
So I knit one too, and this was the light bulky. It's written for like 3 or 4 different weights of yarn, which
This is a light
fantastic.
bulky too. And actually this one I'm doing the light bulky as well.
Yeah, I think you'll be good for that.
Yeah. I like this.
Oh yeah, then I
so
cast on
far.
the second one too. So I've got a gray one going. So
I love
a
that.
couple quick, these are gift knits. And we're gonna go down and find some pom-poms today, hopefully down at Maker's Market. If you're local, make sure you've gone down to Maker's Market in GP here. But this one I held a DK with the Barocco. That's what I'm doing again here. I'm holding a hand-dyed DK. This is Soot by Polka Dot Creek with a Barocco vintage worsted and making it real thick and bulky. Because that's what we need here.
Oh, totally.
I want one for myself.
I know.
I think after I'm done,
I
I might do
have
one
to
too.
knit one too. I kind of really like that black. Like I don't own a single black too.
Well, do you know what? That's what I was thinking.
How was it to knit? I hate knitting black.
But
It's so hard to knit. It's hard for my eyes.
if you look, the black actually, like the one was black and the other one sort of
it's-
had a bit of a two-tone.
Yeah.
So
Jane,
I think it's beautiful.
What color of palm are you doing with that?
She
Like
wants gray.
she wants gray. That's right.
She
that's
wants gray. She wants a black toque with a gray palm.
Yeah.
So we'll go down and find some palms today down at the market. So that was Horntail Beanie.
right. That's all I've
Highly
been doing.
recommended it. Highly recommend it. And any of her other ones. I want to try a couple of her other patterns too.
Yeah, I'd like to too because this was fun.
Yeah.
I just love that stitch.
And Katie stayed up all night and knit it, so she couldn't put it
did.
down.
I couldn't put it down. I was watching my Brian Baumler.
That's what you love to watch.
Is that the
love-
island guy?
Yeah.
Like Reno guy.
Yeah. The
That's
bald
fun.
guy.
I'm watching Suits right now, so I'm trying to binge that because they said it's taking it off Netflix on December 30th.
Oh yeah, Jamie,
so
you gotta get
I
on
better
that.
finish it.
Hello.
All right, for knitting wise, is that all for you?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mostly knit on the MCal this week. So
I've
I
done
only
other
have...
crafty things, but
Oh yeah.
that's about.
Do you want
it.
to talk about them?
No.
Okay. What were they? I'm trying to remember what you did.
Remember?
Just tell me again. Oh. Yeah, we can't talk about it.
No.
That's
Maybe
right.
in a couple weeks we'll talk
Yeah,
about
right. I
it.
forgot.
So that's why I haven't been knitting.
Yeah.
Overly.
Gift doing something else.
I've been
so.
doing other gift crafty things.
We can't say it on here because people watch the podcast.
But this one I can say because this one I'm gonna knit for Chrissy
It's
because
so
she
pretty.
doesn't watch the podcast. She'll watch this one.
Yeah, probably.
But this one I'm gonna do for Chrissy. I told her I'd knit her a toque and then I forgot. So I
And
should
now,
probably-
and that'll be a nice warm one for her.
It
Yeah.
will be nice and warm. And I hope the mohair will be fine, but whatever. I think it'll be okay.
I think it'll be okay. She's not too sensitive to things.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. So I worked a little bit more on my Advent socks.
I love those. Those are
Which-
fantastic.
Yeah, which are right here. This is Cherry Pie Cottage. This is also her little bag. She's in Texas. And this is all based on the movie Elf. So it's
Oh,
been
those are
really
so good.
fun every day to open up. I put a stripe, see that yellow stripe? That's gonna be where my afterthought heel goes. So I think I know what color I want to do, but I can't do it yet because it's later on in the Advent. Because I might have opened the whole thing yesterday. I finally was like, that's it. I'm just gonna peek
Just
into
do
all
it.
the days. And then I'm kind of like bit-bopping the colors that I like and making my own stripes. So anyway, Jenny, this has been so fun. So Cherry Pie Cottage, I highly recommend getting one of her Advents. She does really fun Advents. And then I just finished, well, not quite finished, but last night I finished knitting the second Turkish bed sock. A couple quick
no.
gift knits. I gotta
You're
send
gonna
these out.
pass it to Sarah.
Well, no, I have this. No,
To do
I'm
the
gonna do
mattress
it.
stitch?
I'm gonna mattress stitch it myself.
Do it. It's fun. It's
Well,
relaxing.
fun.
Sarah likes all the technical things. She thinks is relaxing.
What I'll probably end up doing is just sewing it. Like, I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna take my thing and just
Yeah.
whip stitch it. Like, I don't care what stitch I use. What's so important about a mattress stitch?
Well, it makes it go even instead of giving a lump, like a seam.
I agree with you,
Wow,
Jamie.
look at,
seamless.
she won't even see it. Like, it's on the heel. She's never gonna look at it.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
I'll
it would be
mattress-
uncomfortable.
We'll see. Oh, on the side? It's right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or like rub on the inside of your ankle.
maybe I'll give them to my sister. Just mattress it for me.
Hey, I got other stuff I gotta get done.
Yes, no, I know. So these are Turkish bed socks by Church Mouse Yarns. And like I said, I just have to quickly kitchen or the toe. And this is a great gift knit. Like,
All right,
I've knit my sister-in-law a pair of these early on back in the day. And she specifically requested another pair of them. So I was like, yes, I love when people that I already knit for, that are knit worthy, ask me for a specific thing.
Yeah, that's nice.
Because not everybody gets knit for.
No.
But that's really been that, the hats. I'm still putzing away on my socks.
Those look so good.
Did you show those last week or
I-
something? Like I had no idea.
You just had the yarn. I don't think
I
you
had the
sewing.
cuff done.
I love those. Like
So-
those are classic.
Let me just pull these apart. This is the buffalo plaid. Oh, Sarah, Kim did this up in MCal sets. She did buffalo plaid MCal sets. I think they sold out. Now, okay, let me just say this. So for the mystery knit along, Sarah is knitting with the Creative Knitter in her fingering weight sets. We've showed those, and you're going to see some photos of them coming up. And then I am knitting the DK version out of Ginger Snap's new DK base. It is lovely. She's got sets up in her shop right now.
She's got nice.
Every time I grab yours to work out whatever, I'm enjoying knitting with the DK as
Isn't
well.
it? And it's a really plump, really nice DK. It's not like silky soft. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like it's got some good to it. Do you know what I mean? Like cozy. I can't wait to it'll be so warm.
Yeah.
So
it's
anyway,
like a sturdy
it
yarn.
is in a soft, lovely way.
Yeah.
I can't describe it. I don't think I've knit with a base like this before. I really like it. Excuse me. So this is the same base in her sock set. This was a buffalo plaid sock set.
So is that DK then?
This is DK. Yeah, and it's got some nylon in it, so it's good for socks. So these are potentially going to be for my husband. Katie tried to claim them early on here today. She's like, "Oh, what are you knitting?
Are those for me?"
I was like, "Oh yeah, they're totally for you." No, maybe you never know. No, they're definitely for my husband.
No, Corey needs something because she won't knit him a sweater.
One day I'm gonna whip out a sweater. Okay, maybe this is the year. 2022 is the year I'm gonna do it.
What do you think? Put a comment down. Do you think Jamie's gonna do it,
or
do you think
no
like
comments.
we do? And
it's gonna happen. I think this is the year. This is our 13th wedding anniversary year.
Oh, there you go.
Lucky 13.
Sweating.
You get a sweater. Get a sweating for your
13.
Yeah, we just had 13, so we're going on to 14. So I have to do it this year.
Yeah.
Before the 14th. All right. Well, I think that's it for knitting. What are you knitting, Sarah?
I have some knitting. I'm just gonna finish my row here.
Is that what you're showing us, or do you have other things?
No, this is all I have.
Yeah, because we've been really
I
kind of
didn't
focused
knit
on
for
the
a couple
MCal.
of days after I knit an MCal in a week.
Well, here, I guess I put one more stripe on my, it's not much to show, but I did put one more stripe on my, oh no, I didn't. I just added the color. I think I was at blue last week. Never mind. I added the pink. I am knitting the Douglas Cardi.
I love that.
I desperately want, this is out of Tuku wool. I picked it up from the Yak Yarnery, but I really want to knit on this. But I've been work knitting.
Yeah.
I've been work knitting. Oh,
Another week, solid week and a half of work knitting.
I knew I knit on something else.
I'm going to show mine quick.
Okay.
I can't remember where I got this yarn. It's really soft. So I'm holding that double, and I'm knitting a pair of Joe's Perfect Slipper Socks for someone for Christmas.
Where did this yarn come from?
I
if
don't
this
know.
is your yarn, let us know.
Oh, hold on. It's Terra.
What?
It's Infinite Galaxy. It's Terra.
Oh,
that
Terra.
yarn had it.
Well.
It's really soft.
Where the heck did we scoop that one from? Maybe she gave it to us.
I forget. Yeah.
Thanks, Tara.
So
Auntie's gonna love those.
Oh, I know.
Those are great.
Yeah, she will
And
like
you get to
those.
knit with some fun purple yarn. Show your
Yeah.
bag off.
Oh yeah, so this is from Kim from
You've
Ginger
had
Snap.
that bag for a long time
yeah.
I
now.
think is that one of the ones we got you with for a prank.
Yeah, and so this is I'm extremely arachnophobic.
So we had to buy her a glow in the dark spider.
Like I will abandon
Children.
my children, anybody else's children. I'll abandon them.
Yep. Bye.
I almost abandoned when Logan was like, well, he was walking. We have a lot of ants in our backyard. I've probably told this story before, but he comes in. He's like, ant, and he must have like rolled like it was a big spider, like one of those quick ones. And he must have kind of rolled it in his fingers when he picked it up that it was like stunned. And he's like, Mom, ant. And I just like pulled the chair, and I'm like, "Okay, put it down, put it down." And it kind of like
put the chair
snapped.
between you
I
and him.
put the chair between me and him.
Your
And I'm like, no,
one-year-old.
stop. And I'm trying not to react. And then the thing freaking springs to life. And it scared him.
Oh yeah.
And I just...
Oh, Sarah.
I ended up vacuuming it up and putting the vacuum outside on the front step. And my husband comes home and he's like, "What's a vacuum doing out here?" I'm like,
There's a
"Yeah, you
spider
need
in
to
it."
deal with that because it's a large
Yeah.
spider."
Okay, that's funny.
And it scared him. And like, I mean, I'm trying to keep him away from me because the next thing I know is this thing's going to yump right onto me.
Yump.
Yup.
The yumper.
Yump.
Anyways.
Right onto me.
So here's my bag.
Those
It's
yumping
glow in the dark. It
spiders.
freaks me out at night when it's sitting on my table and
But
I
it's
forget
awesome.
there.
And you
But
love
in a good, like, I'm like, ah. And then I'm like, oh yeah, because of course spiders don't glow in the dark like real
Try
ones.
this
So
beanie on.
all the glowing spiders on my table is always my bag. Actually, you got me another. There's
Yeah.
two.
Oh, yeah, you do
I
have
have two
two.
spider ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or is that one glow in the dark?
I
No, this
haven't
one's
really
glow in the
put
dark.
this one on.
I know. I'm just
Oh, yeah,
looking at
this
it
is
going,
glow in the
ooh, I have to know. I'm going to not give this away. No, I am.
It's really hard to knit hats for people because then you're like, oh,
I
I
know.
want it.
Katie, these are really nice. Yeah,
Oh,
and mine will
nice.
have a gray poem.
Oh yeah, how freaking cute, man.
Yeah, that's really cute. So I was just staring at it and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I
Oh,
really
it's
put it
so soft. What yarn was this?
That's
This
oh
was-
yeah, we forgot to mention because
Yeah.
we got that in the mail. That's Stephanie, the creative knitter. That's her bulky.
It is wonderful.
Holy crap, it's soft.
It's so soft. Like,
It is a really nice
it's
base.
so nice.
Oh, it's really nice, Katie.
Yeah.
No, the one last thing I forgot is you guys all said in the comments what color to put next, and they all said green. So I went with green.
Oh, there you go. What is
And
that?
this is my shawl that I'm working on. It's the Pima cotton one.
Oh yeah.
But once I have my 5th color on, I'll be cruising because it'll get a little simpler. But it's been such a fun little knit. So there's my green.
I love the colors.
Isn't it great? So
Nice.
this is,
Yes.
you guys, get yourself some Pima cotton. So this is the main color. And this is for the Creekside Yarn Festival, which is coming up mid-January in Airdrie. And there's all the colors. It's so nice.
I love that.
Yeah. So I'm really enjoying it. So I have to really buckle down to finish this. It's this and the MCal that I've been knitting on. So,
Yeah.
But once the MCal's done, I'll finish it this week. And then I'll be able to focus on this. So yeah, that's been a really fun knit. So this is a pattern that is not released yet. I don't have a name for it yet either, but it will be coming out mid-January, which will be something nice to look forward to. It'll be a nice spring. Get your Pima
Yeah.
cotton, get knitting one because it's nice to have a spring wrap out of the cotton. You can
Yeah.
wear it in the summer.
I still
You
miss
can dress
my,
up your
my
spring.
cotton, my drop on my top.
I know.
And then I always
You talk about it.
meant to knit myself another one and just
Where did
haven't
it
gotten
go?
around
To the neighbor?
I gave it
Chris,
to Chris,
yeah.
yeah.
Granny's neighbor.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's it, you guys. Is that it?
That's all I got.
So next week is like, I think we'll meet next week because school's not out till Thursday.
Thursday.
We
Yeah.
plan to still meet Wednesday, and then we'll probably meet again the week after.
Yeah, I think that it will work out
With
fine.
Christmas being on the weekend and not
Yeah.
interrupting with our podcast schedule,
Yeah.
we should have no interruptions.
Yeah,
No,
I think
I
it should be
think-
fine.
Oh, and let me just say, if you are new to our Mystery Knit Along, we do a video every week to introduce the next clue, and we discuss any tricky stitches or
Just kind of funny things that
Yeah.
might come up.
if
I like
there's
to do interesting things sometimes in my pattern.
sometimes we will say that there is no brioche. We have been asked.
Oh, yes.
There is no brioche. You do not need to worry. And we would say that if you are an adventurous beginner, you should 100% jump on the
Generally,
Jump
And,
on.
and if they had brioche, they would have had a hack
Exactly.
to not do brioche.
Yeah.
And
we
we would have had a
debated it.
video.
We debated putting brioche in.
We did.
Or
We
I almost
really
did,
did.
and then I decided to go a different direction. But we would have had a brioche hack.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter anyways.
It
'cause
doesn't
we didn't
matter.
do it.
But there isn't any. So on January 1st, when the first clue drops, there will also be a YouTube video that drops as well. So just so you're prepared. And we always we do a little chat at the beginning, and then we say spoiler, and we'll show you the entire first clue at the very end of the video. Do you know what I mean? And we'll show you progressively through the weeks. So
If there's something to talk about, like not specifically to show, but like talk about, like we'll do all the talking first and show it right at the end.
oh yeah,
a
like and we
spoiler.
always say spoiler.
Yeah.
And so you won't see it till the end of the video. So that's what you can expect from the Mystery Knit Along. We're so excited. I can't even believe it. It's
I know.
like the 15th.
It's here.
I know.
We have 15 more days till the new year.
It's almost here. The
Christmas
new
is
year.
next week.
That's
I'm
I'm
crazy.
excited for Christmas.
I'm excited
Super.
too this year. Actually, I'm past couple of years. wasn't really whatever, but this'll be-
Last year I was excited too. I don't know. As the kids get older, I get
Oh,
more
it's fun. The
excited for
kids love
them.
it.
yeah,
It's gonna be cold though. I looked ahead, like
It
I
is
know.
gonna be
we're kind of
cold.
stuck in this bit of a cold
Yeah,
freeze for a little while. Not
Yeah.
like all 30s and minus 30s and 40s like we did. Like we will get one of those, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like January, February,
Yeah.
we usually get
It is
that.
But we're in like the
Definitely
minus
cold.
27 to 30.
Yeah.
It's still cold enough to not be able to do anything
But
outside.
it's really hard to go tobogganing and take the kids out because you can't be out for as long.
well, that's the thing, right? And like when it was warm, it was
was
so,
so icy.
icy,
We
that
had
you couldn't
weird-
go
We
anywhere.
started the season with a lot of tobogganing, and then
Yeah.
it melted, it rained,
We go tobogganing
everything
like all
iced
the
over.
time.
And you literally can't walk up the hills.
Well,
Yeah.
Kaylee, she was walking up one of the icy hills at
That's
school, and she
fell.
she biffed it and she smoked her cheek, and it was all
Yeah,
like
she's
bruised and
Yeah.
black
scratched
and
there.
blue.
And I'm like, send her out. She's crying like, "Oh, you're fine, you're fine." And then I pick her up from school, and
she's all
she comes running, and I'm like,
So
"Oh
bruised.
shoot,
oh, oopsie.
but she was fine."
She was fine.
She had like she was seeing her friends and it was forgotten, but it's
Yeah.
like, whoa, you hit yourself
Oh,
hard.
you really
Yeah.
did smoke your head there, girl.
Oops.
Anyway, that's where we're at. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely see you next week. And just before Christmas, hey?
Yeah.
We'll see what else we've got. I'm sure there'll be a few more things to show. Well, we'll be mostly Callan. What are you gonna knit this week? You're knitting Joe's slipper socks
I'm gonna get these done. Yeah.
for Auntie for Christmas. Okay. Cool beans. Okay, well you guys have a great great day.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Happy
knitting.